How is Amayui rating compared to KD? Oh, that's, I assume you mean KCD. Apples and oranges, not even a comparative that we had. Or chalk and cheese, rather. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Well, in we go.
ようこそ虫けらども。まったくしぶとい限りだな。どうやらここに来るまでに戦いが続き疲れてしまったようだが元気かな。まさか壮霊士ですら制御の効かない師匠の老鬼を倒すとは思わなかったぞ。なあ、インフルース王家に弓引く反逆者どもめが。貴様らに付き従う時点でもはやインフルースの民ではない罪人だ。世が気遣う必要がどこにある。軍事作戦での必要な犠牲を理解せぬとは実に愚かだな。最小の被害で最大の戦果を上げることこそ王の役目よ。
二人ともやめようよ。それに私たち税金納めてないよ。あとさ、それじゃあ幽霊使いさんはこの王子さんだったってこと？
何を勘違いしている。世が薄気味悪い資料を扱うと思うか。霊を扱っている者は他にいる。その者こそが非難されるべきではないのか。実際に霊体を指揮していたのはこいつなのだからな。
また会ったわね、アバロ。奇遇というわけではないようだけれど。ええ、そうなの。驚いた？
何を談笑している。おい、知り合いだったのか。
知り合いというほどでもないわ。ただ少しお話ししただけよ。
手心は加えぬよう留意せよ。奴らはインフルース王国に歯向かった明確なる敵なのだからな。さて、それではアバロよ。愚かなる貴様に降伏の機会を与えてやろう。城塞の権利を放棄し、世に譲渡せよ。そうすれば首をはねるだけで済ませてやる。世が自ら八つ咲きにしてやるぞ。嬉しいだろう。それとも時間をかけて少しずつなぶり殺される方が好みか。好きな方を選ばせてやる。当たり前だ。世と交渉できる立場だと思っているのか。貴様らの罪は許しがたい。王として処罰を与えねばならぬ。さまざまなものがあるが、そうだな。王に対する反逆罪と侮辱罪が目立つか。無駄なやりとりだった。奴らを殺せロズリーヌ。可能な限り残虐な方法でな。逃がす。ざれ言をほざくな。貴様らを逃がすつもりがないのは世の方だ。得意げにここへ入り込んでもう勝ったつもりか。バカめが。誘い込まれたのは貴様らの方だとは考えなかったのか。貴様らは相手を追い詰めているつもりがまんまと敵の本拠地に入り込んだ。飛んで火にいるただの虫けらだったというわけだ。頭の足りない逆賊めが。連戦により体力を消耗しているその状態が証拠よ。このまま惨めに死んでいけ。ロズリーヌ、やれ。
できないわ。私はインフルース王家に仕える壮霊士。王家にあだなす者には裁きを与えなければならない。それがたとえ害のない相手だとしても、そういうことになっているの。そう、君とね。とても限定的で甘い誘惑のような言葉。確かにあなたたちと戦う必要なんてどこにもない。この場にいるのが私だけならば、その道もあり得るかもしれない。あなたたちはあの子を、ギルシュを許すことはできる？成長しないというのは罪ね。私はいつでもありえない答えを求めてしまう。どんなに身勝手な命だとしても、王に逆らうことは許されない。それが国家というものよ。血脈というのは一つの力だわ。あんな人でも正当なるルース王家の血を継ぐものなの。この戦いは逃れられない運命なのよ。問答はもう十分だわ。さあ、始めましょうか。私は持ち主の意志に従うお人形。インフルース王家に逆らう者は排除する。私に意志は必要ない。私は領内に惑うかわいそうな霊と遊ぶ玉漏れの道の管理人。その役目を全うし、許されぬと知りながら恋願うただの咎人。この子たちと遊んであげて。とても寂しがりなのよ。寂しすぎて羨ましくて、肉体を持つ相手を殺してしまうほどに。追わせないわ。あの子の敵は排除する。特にあなただけは絶対にね、アバロ。あなたのことを話すギルシュは口の端が上がっているの。気づいていた？合わせたくないのよ。影響が大きすぎる。これ以上歪んでほしくないの。対等な遊び相手がいないあの子に真っ向から歯向かってくる人なんて初めてだものね。心がかき乱されるのも無理ないわ。失敗の責任は全て周りが肩代わりして、成功は全て自分の功績になる。そんな環境で育てば歪んでも仕方がないのかもしれない。だから私はあなたが知る必要はない。だってここで命が尽きる運命だもの。あの子のためにここで死んでちょうだい。
城塞での幽霊騒ぎ、あの時もこの女の子が王子さんに手を貸してたんだね。気になるの？ロズリーヌちゃんのこと。じゃあ確かめてみればいいよ。
ロズリーヌ、そこをどいてくれ。ギルシュの元へ行かなくちゃならないんだ。
Right, forgive my confidence, but I can't help but feel I have a Brazilian different ways to deal with spirits. What the hell are those? Constructs I also have ways to deal with, and that's some pathetic resistance, unless I'm about to hear that they have... Yeah, there we go. Prevail. Prevail on 250 health, which means as soon as they hit 125, those stats go up. And then once it hits 50, it goes up a whole lot more. Yeah. Only weakness is thunder. And some kind of Iron Maiden. A Treto Maiden. Another construct for disassembling, but no Prevail, unless it has some more of that beloved inherent Prevail. It's just Rosaline, right? Rosaline is the boss, so Trophy Hunter should be able to decapitate her pretty well. She has pretty low constitution, all things considered, so if I manage to get Kirigiri over to you, that should slice your head clean open. Unmatched Spirit. Teleport, turn undead, Spirit Barrier. Spirit Barrier sounds unpleasant. Magic Resist. Dark Attack. Teal Walsham. Jeez. No weaknesses, only strong against Dark, though. The Treto Maiden AI is weird. They're mostly there to heal the boss. It's only 30 hit points of healing. And it looks easy enough to destroy. Ah, Reflect. Reflect can do you in at the worst of times. My problem is that there's a spawner here, and it doesn't look like I can get there quickly. I assume I have to go round, down, probably a deployment point here, through here, and by then this is going to be full of spirits and stuff, but no time like the present to get a bloody move on. Let's go. Anything magical here could erase you, but I would want to do that last, surely. Light Blast won't kill the dispirited group. I'm kind of surprised they have resistance more than anything else. Still though, no weaknesses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not many things that can go 4 to smash you. But I can think of one. Eeyore could go here and smash you if I get a couple of people to fill this in. That's not what I want to do, game. What am I looking at then? Do I want Diet? Diet's not really in for doing a lot of damage at this point, but Keysnear absolutely is. Get Keysnear in here. Get in... probably Lish, so I can have some good shielding going on. And then... I want to eliminate you with magic. Wait, I see it all now. I absolutely see it all now. Eeyore gets deployed here. Eeyore's got the strongest cleaver going, which I think is a blessed, but it might be electric. Electric for one more, and first strike. I'm not going to have that though. I'd rather have you prepared to deal with the undead, so get in there with cleaver slices. A lucky crit here could make this into a fatality. Well, there's the crit. Bye-bye, dispirited group. Not even fair. Didn't even take any damage. Courtesy of cooking. Oh, that was a fairly positive outcome right there. If I can delete you, I'll get immediate access to here, but that'll stop me being able to deploy more around here, so... I think I'll do it anyway. Who's best to delete you? Probably Ran? Yeah, Ran's shockwave will remove you. Good. Some actual killing power. See, the team of old would be stuck here for way too long. That allows Fia to boost in forward, and we can use our further deploys to actually scout out some more, even if I'm going to be pulling them back. I just don't want to sacrifice this. If I can get it early, I want it early. Neato. Since there's no downside to doing it, I'm going to take Wood Boy and put him over here. Just as well it's Wood Boy, he's not going to take any real damage here. I'm surprised he actually did any damage back. I should give him his rock fisty thing back. Oh, but this will be some real damage. haven't seen you before. Flame Hydra. A lot of health. And they're warping on in. Pretty Boy. That's still a physical attack, isn't it? So that's not going to help. I'm going to leave Wood Boy there. It's going to take a bit of damage, but at least he'll secure that and hold it for a bit. I'll retreat back with you. I might take the opportunity to grab this treasure with you. No, we can come back here at a later date. No point risking that. Out you go. In fact, even Ran can't move anything significant, so you're going to pull back here. I want to push in. You're not resistant to ice, which is surprising, and your resistance is still low. So if I bring in my goddess here, and then I deploy... Ah, crap, actually took back more than I thought. Whoops. Oh, don't let it get to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eeyore with your turn undead. Get stuck in. Don't like the look of this thing though. It just straight up hurts. No ifs, ands, or buts. I want Kisnir getting close. I want Avaro getting close. And Lish will be back up defense for our goddess. Otherwise though, there's not much more pushing through I can do with a team like this. Even so, without much left to do, I'll bring Diet over here just to grab this, since nobody else is working on it. And Magic is king here, so I'll bring in Mike. She'll be at the back for a bit. And there's you. You know, you do have that massive amount of int, don't you? Your cracked bullets could dispose of this, no problem. Hell, even your stone bullets could. Difference is stone bullets can miss. Well, cracked bullets is cheaper than I thought. Very well. Crack that Barbie doll wide open. That Hydra could really ravage Cadine. I will give you a little bit of healing just in case. Not much point counterattacking here. I'd rather take pretty much no damage, but deal something. That Hydra though, what's it do? Oh! That was the better outcome for me. I still didn't like it though. Grab the treasure first, Diet. No Swift for you, but that's okay. This is in a troublesome place, but we'll make do with it. Shoving Karine. Yeah, you are still there, but at least I can see the area now. There's nowhere else it would have been. I don't know why that surprised me. Right. I've kept Karine below 50% because Karine actually has Prevail. That's right, I can have it too. Avaro. Siege Hammer. Oh, you don't have an Icy Hammer? Or a Fiery Hammer? At least I don't think so. Get that down. You're an alright front runner as well. Burn the poor tree. Nah, I'll just hammer the... Oh, that's bad. Look where Avaro's gonna end up. Bang. Well, that's muckle unfortunate. Fia, make this less unfortunate. Let's have Fireman Sam help us out here. Fireman Sam gets in the way so that he laughs at the very idea of being attacked by that thing. And unless counter somehow hits in, they should be fine. There we go, done and dusted. That keeps Fia safe. Well, safe-ish. Should be safer if I deployed another thing here. But I'm not willing to pull out Mickey U just yet, am I? Because I bet this thing will die to ice. The thing is, getting Mickey U that close might be a little tricky. What's the range on your sister skill? That's the wrong one. Still in range 3. And Avaro just went and kindly blocked the way. Yeah. It's alright, I can always summon Pretty Boy to bring him down with some ice. You, though, if you felt like it, could get stuck in with your Icy Cleaver. This thing's constitution ain't that great, so let's start chipping away at it. Water Jet, Flurry. Oh, a bit of Flurry would go a long way here, that'd be swell. And that would also move you over to here. not ideal. I actually want you to be able to move plenty, so I'm going to take this route so that when you walk back, you go straight to there. Although it doesn't really matter if I move you first, does it? Lish, get stuck in. Okay, I didn't notice that 396 hit points. What other tricks do you have up your sleeve? 20% chance of raising a... oh, crikey. Could be hitting with 60 attack with that, and another strength +8 with 7 bites. I just hope to God you use your area of effect more than anything else. Yeah, oh, I should have paid attention to that. Yeah. She didn't like that. Go figure it's going for Fia. Fia will take one bit of pain out of this. She might even take nothing if... There we go. Excellent. The cover wasn't guaranteed proc off of Lish, but it did proc. So I'm at least able to neuter you. What do we do here then? I mean, Fireman is not going to be doing much. Tell you what, Lish could actually move over here. And although Eeyore is dead, we can bring Pretty Boy back into the fray. And, oh god, Pretty Boy would take some serious pain. But if we do ranged attack... Yeah, go on, Ruin. Welcome me off. Impressive double pierce there, and I don't often call you impressive. Or really ever. Reactivate so Diet can hoover up things behind us. Fireman is there to continue to protect Fia. I don't want to move him. Fireball would do almost nothing here. Regular punching. Regular punching would do some damage. Not a lot, but some. And Yorine has plenty of health. The trouble is if that thing procs ferocity, but Yorine is somebody I can throw away for a little bit. Ouch. Probably worth it for that little bit of damage. And thinking about it, my goddess hasn't had her turn yet. She should be able to lay some smackdown on it. It's only hit. Ooh, well. Of course, the Frozen Wing Bow. Flurry and potential crits, although with only 7% luck, I'm not holding my breath. That's good. That's good progress in the Hydra. And if I'm not mistaken, I am very mistaken. I thought you had some kind of icy sword, but I was clearly thinking of the cleaver. Regardless, though, you can get in and finish that thing off. It's not a boss, but get stuck in, Kisner. You might even get some cover. Good. Great. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. First, past the main hurdle here. That means Woodboy can move in and grab full control of here. And Avaro can follow up and get out of that painful situation. Everybody else just follows up. Great. What else have you, game? How did you fare with the map where you got surrounded? That was fine. I did not conceive of any problem on that map. We came, we saw, and we conquered. The only bad thing happened was Kisner took an early loss. Otherwise, there was nothing to say about the whole situation. I will send you in first, just in case there's something nasty. And that is sort of nasty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, Pretty Boy's going away. Which means I can instead deploy Ran. And Ran has the range to plug that gap. I like sending in the Yuikiris for plugging gaps, because they can do it and then I can withdraw them without having to faff around with moving people away from that. People that go and plug gaps tend to fall behind. But that's okay, because they can pretty much get a double move out of being redeployed out of Fia later on. I wasn't initially very fond of the summons, but now I really like how it folds into the strategic aspect of moving people around. Take this, I could move him, but he's not immediately going to be useful. So instead I can retreat him, let him heal up a bit, and then he can be redeployed off of Fia's move next turn. If anything, it's making me feel the burn of not having others Be people that I can pull away like that. See, even gonna do it with you. Ah! My poor goddess felt that one. Okay, what's going on, Avaro? I wasn't expecting multi-mini bosses here. And that cone attack is big. Alright, Fiat, this is how we're doing it. You're moving in here. Fireman Sam is taking the front row seat to discourage it from using that attack again. And also to laugh at it using attacks on him in general. And whilst I would like Pretty Boy bringing up the rear, I would really like Pretty Boy bringing up the rear. I was going to heal you with Ram, but instead I'll just use a potion. I'll use 2 potions actually. And we'll have Pretty Boy finally prove himself useful. Doesn't really matter if he's here or here. I will stick him here, because you can come along here. And that should make a decent difference, especially if we pierce. Never played Fire Emblem, don't really see the appeal of it. And you might reasonably say, but it's just like this game. And all I can do is shrug and say I still don't see the appeal. Right, I knew I had Rand there. Off you trot. Come back, Lish. And Diet still keeps hunting down for anything worth finding. Right, Siege Hammer should be able to do some damage here with Deconstruction. There we go. Well, I guess that's some damage. You can do it, Avaro. Oh yeah, well, Avaro's just in for a very fun day today. Oh, jeez. Did it proc Ferocity? I was wondering where all that damage came from, but I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, basically, not looking so hot for you there, is it? Right, Mickey, you've done sod all so far. Could you please... Whoa, what is that? 37 and 37 is death. And you could decoy, but then you would just die again. You'd need to be able to survive 2 hits for this to be worth your time. Okay, well that being the case, doesn't Bouncing Snowman... Not Bouncing Snowman, Doll Snowball. Still only range 2, damn it. And Icicle is also range 2. How could you be so low on range for me? Thunder could do some damage. I'd rather be hitting with Ice, though. Twin Blizzard would do wonders here indeed, but Eeyore is dead. There's a gaping hole in my deployment list where there should be 1 Eeyore, but did not expect to be jumped by Flame Hydra. Maybe I should have. Avaro's about to feel a similar amount of pain, actually. Do I pull Avaro back? Might be a good idea. He seems to be doing fine just there, and everybody else can pepper away at you. Let's see, you're super weak to thunder. But you're also super weak to getting stomped on by flame hydras. But you yourself are strong against fire, it's just the problem is that huge tail is straight up physical. A huge amount of physical. This thing doesn't have resistance against fire. Whatever, let's focus down with the characters we can use first, and that is this. I have a dream where Mikiyu survives this engagement with Bouncing Snowman. But holy smokes, that's a lot of damage. That seems like less than before. What's going on here? Did you get frozen or something? No. Huh. Anyway, that is 40... Wait, is that not more damage now? What is going on? I dread to imagine. But it would only hit you twice, actually. I feel like something's changed here. As long as Ferocity doesn't proc, Mikiyu should survive this, actually. And that would amuse me greatly, so get stuck in there, Mickey. You. Hell, if you crit, you might be... I bet I took decoy off of her. I did not, thank goodness. That would have been a tragic mistake if I'd removed decoy from her. But it didn't amount to that, and that means that Fia should be able to finish you off. Let's believe in the flurry and or crit. There's the flurry. And there's the crit. And there's the overkill. Yeah, decoy is just once per map, but I wanted to clear this up. We did indeed get a new thing there, Fia. Right, you're weak to thunder, and thunderclap katana I do know I have, so let's grab it. Believe in Avaro's cover, and dance circles around this thing. We'll gain full control here. Beautiful. It's unfortunate that the Moldy Skeleton's resurrection was as often as they wanted, and my decoy is only once per map. There's no justice in this world. Right, Woodboy... Oh well, don't even have to wait on Woodboy Ranrin. Explore. Yeah, not what I'm after, but I'll have to take it. Fireman Sam. Ooh! You can grab full control down here, that's very useful for me. I would really, really like Avaro to have somewhere to rest up. I am 80% convinced there's a deployment point here, so I'm actually going to move Avaro with great risk to his life. Still think it's there. Hey, man, I know my games. Wait, was he here? In that case... I can get him straight in there. I don't want to move him yet, though, or else I'll surrender control of this area. So you are going to have to get in there, Kisnir. Keep your undead dispatching blessed katana on you. And that will allow you to get out of here. I recognize that armor from the YouTube thumbnail. The red-haired chick has lost a lot of weight. I'm sure most of the weight is in the armor. I miss Fat Miner like you would not believe. Exhaustion field. Fia doesn't tend to eat much exhaustion, so it's kind of fine for her to stand there. Ranrin. I mean, somebody should eat this, or else you're going to. But at the same token, maybe I should hold out on it, just in case. Yeah, I'm not the glorious mind behind that thumbnail, isn't that right, Link? God, Mickey, you feels beaten up, but that's okay. She can make her way towards the point here as well. I have space for more deployment. I should put it to use. Woodboy. Don't have the range on that, which is fine. Get over here. But the bats are no measure. I have a rule when it comes to making thumbnails myself. I never allow myself to spend more than 5 minutes making any YouTube thumbnail. The way I see it, if I spent more time on it, it would distract my... Oh, Jesus. I think we know what's back here then. It would distract my ideals, or so my way of thinking of it is. Well, Fia's getting that. Yoink. I do this for the fun of it. If I ended up investing loads of time into YouTube thumbnails, I think that would distort the whole point of why I make streams and videos. I think I'm just going to crush you with you. And that will give Ran the ability to move over here and see what's going on, but then Ran would get murdered. Maybe I shouldn't be so hasty. There's probably a cooldown on that special attack it did. Ah, right. Fireman Sam. 1, 2, 3. You can go there. Keep us all safe. Advanced fun posting thumbnails can be done in 5 minutes if you've got the good idea in your head. If you haven't, then that's too much reaching and I won't stand for it. Right, this is good because you being here will also protect our goddess. And Ran can do a similar thing over here. Even Lish can protect our goddess. Diet, you know what you can do over here. Damn right. And Mikiyu won't die if she's back here at least. And then there's Kisnir. Kisnir probably wants to pull back a little bit. It's kind of funny in a way. So the poison bats also have a cone attack. And it hurts my goddess quite a lot. Oh, he's got every right to laugh with a level up like that. Strength and constitution's exactly what he needs, and luck never goes amiss. Right, pull back those who need pulled back. That includes Kisnir. I'm thinking I will breathe on my goddess to keep her alive. And I think I'll also move my goddess here. Risky biscuits, but I'm pretty convinced that the fire thing... no, the fire guy moved in for melee. So the fire serpent is here. With that knowledge, we can move... Actually, with that knowledge, I can retreat you. I can move Fia here. I can move Lish here. And I can deploy Pretty Boy just south of Fia. Fia now has 2 definite covers and 1 partial cover. You still need to get out of here, Mickey. You're on death's bloody door. And I can even think about redeploying some people that I pulled out earlier. Not you. Abaro... Actually, it's just Abaro. And even he's not up to scratch, so we'll have to wait a bit on that. Diet. Grab me some treasure. Nice find. We're not going to be able to do anything here unless somebody goes and plods their way in. But I'm not risking my goddess's life on that. Lish can run in next turn. Thinking about it logically, I should have moved Lish in this turn. She would have gotten repelled out to here. But I can't undo her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I had Eeyore could check it, but I'm not wasting a blood or revival on that. You can find out. Go in, Kadin. And just defend yourself. Don't get yourself killed for this. Soul Shield. Soul Shield. Not bad, but not good. If you could get an int up, please. That allows you to start making some attacks. Those things are so damn hard to hit. But hey, if you pierce it or even double pierce it, you might just kill the thing, and it's certainly not going to hurt you. Now, speaking of fun posting from the audience, what kind of person decides a great name for their Twitch handle is a silly poo? I perish the thought. Right, might be able to finish off that blessed bat. I never imagined that bats would be such a pain in this game, but on hard mode, they can be difficult to hit and they deal surprisingly good damage. Fortunately, Rurin has that one's number. What are you gonna do? Excellent. Come, take the fight with my goddess. This is the 3rd Flame Hydra we gotta bring down, right? Imagine just finally overcoming this one after a dozen turns, only to later learn that there are 2 more. Still though, I'm very, very fortunate they do not have ranged attacks. That allows attacks like these to work well. It's not going to be enough though. I need my Ice Mage in here, even though she's still a bit banged up. If I get you here, 1, 2, 3. Tell you what, Lish. You're going to be inviting some damage here, but you can actually take it. And we'll have you get closer so you can actually use Doll Snowball. Which is a great name for an attack, I really like it. Doll Snowball. Really rolls off the tongue, well, like a snowball. It's the kind of viewers that this content brings, Jake. Try not to think about that one too much. Well, maybe I should be capturing these things. They're level 2 mythical things. Well, it's a question for later. I really feel like there's some kind of hidden booster on Fia's critical hit rate. She does it like nobody's business. Since you're so banged up, I'm actually going to healing breathe all over you. I'd hate to lose you to the fire attack that is doubtlessly about to come now that Fireman isn't in the way. Yeah, actually now that I think about it, your, where is it? Your fire breath is probably primed and ready to kill. And it would hit you, and... Oh, I keep thinking you're weak to fire, but it's not. It's thunder you're weak to. And you've got good magic resist. If anything, you might be best suited for dealing with that. Can I bring Abaro back in yet? He's looking fine enough. I'm going to move you here so that you don't eat the spread of that attack. Oh, wait, that's exactly where you'd be to eat that attack. How about you just stay here instead, where you're safe? Knew it! Well, don't want to pat myself on the back too hard, but I will. I've watched this lad for a long time, figured I owe him on Prime, a lot of hours on YouTube. Well, I don't want to thank a silly poo for their words, so I won't. Bouncing Snowman, I can survive one hit. I don't trust working on 2 here. So let's actually give you that skill this time. No, not Snowman March. Doll Snowball, that's the one. Keep forgetting that. Excellent. That'll remove Flame Hydra. No worries. How have I gotten something new out of each of them every time? Right, cracked bullets will also remove you, and since we already have Lish in the area, we'll get full control of this. And that should open up our way forward nicely, assuming it all connects up. As expected, though. Wait, I said as expected. Is that actually plowing out more monsters? I feel like there hasn't really changed the amount that are in here. Well, no worries. Lish, what's up here? Nothing anymore. I need someone to keep going in here to maintain control, just in case something nasty pours in. What I can do... Oh, I even have space for an extra deployment, don't I? I'll get Fia in here. Ran, I know you are banged up to hell and back, so I'm actually going to retreat you. And then I will have Fireman Sam be the defense for you right here. Keep on searching, Diet, you'll find something someday. Abaro can follow up. 1, 2, 3, good, I can pull you out in a heartbeat. Do I want to push you forward? Yeah, I kind of want to know what's in there. Well, it's us that's in there now. Good. What a horrible time to learn that they can teleport over to here, but thankfully, thick walls block interdimensional. Thin walls do not. This tempts me a little bit. Lish, I still want you forward moving. Woodboy. Woodboy, I want to pull you back. You took some serious damage there. I want this stuff. But maybe I can send Diet for it. Diet's not going to be of help here. The spirits here have too much constitution against him. And... yeah. He'll just be hoovering up goods behind us. Lish has already moved. Fireman has not, though. Fireman, what's in here? Ooh. A couple of Goddess Tears. Can't remember what they do. I think they remove all status effects. Gotta be a bit careful. My Goddess is banged up. More area of effect attacks would do her in. I can deploy Ran to be some deployed healing, though. But pretty much all the other ones can just be retreated. You are going back here for a while. And you just hoover up what's left, Diet. Time is on my side. Kind of. Depends how many more monsters come out of there. You never know the frequency of them, sadly. Ooh, might be another deployment point here. Let's roll with that idea. And have Woodboy grab it. Woodboy and Ran even. This would work out quite well if it is. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Because what I can do is I can take Ran out. Ran is not done healing. But this costs her nothing because she's going to secure that point, immediately retreat. What about Kisner? I haven't seen Kisner in a while. How'd she come? There we go. Leave that for Diet. Navarro can get the trap. And of course it's a trap. A fireman would have been able to handle that. Lish, keep going. Diet, get greedy. Why does he keep bringing up Skyrim? Okay, trouble's on its way. Don't want to lose Fia. So. Out comes Ran. Don't really want Ran there though. Not really. Tell you what, Kisner, you got the blessed katana on, right? Go and make an effort. What'll I do with you, Fia? Fia, I think I'll bring much closer. And Ran, I keep just yo-yoing these units, but why would I not? Every turn that they stay out, they get healed up. If you're here, you will be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's the answer. Keep our goddess alive. Lish can provide additional support. She's getting tired from all this walking around. Can't blame her. She's somebody that I didn't pull back. Same with Diet. How's my goddess doing? She's not tired. Okay, so only Diet and Lish are tired. FS is not usually something to consider. I have potions for it, but yeah. Just keep my goddess completely safe with Karim. How goes it? Asks Master Kano. It goes well. There was a really, really horrible map earlier on today. Horrible because the AI just kept suiciding itself, and it was an AI that we needed to keep alive for the mission. Aside from that, it's gone pretty well, despite some maps that I've been told are quite evil. This is going surprisingly well, even. Can I bring you back out, my cat? You're a little injured, but I need you, so get out there. Alright, Kisner, turn undead. I'm so glad Kisner has become competent. Earlier on in the game I was a little worried that she was going to be a bit of a waste of space. Probably because I had to compare her to Yuela from Kamidori, and Yuela is so good from the very start and only gets better as she becomes the evasion tank. She single-handedly got me through Milan. Ah, Milan. Sacred Shields? That's fine. Wouldn't hurt us anyway. Abaro, do you feel like contributing here? I'm gonna need your deconstructor ability. But for now I'll have you take these on. At least when you stand here you're getting some FS back. Not a lot of it, but enough of it. People get FS every turn anyway. Whether we like it or not, we need to push forward here. If I go here and Kisner goes there, and you go here, you go here, yeah, that should work. But I need Kisner to win this one. Oh, she'll win it, no problem. It's nice being able to physically attack ghouls and kill them with it. You need a lot of strength to overcome their massive constitution. As I said, the cat goes here. You go here. My goddess moves here. So now my goddess is protected once, twice, thrice. And Diet brings up the rear, getting very tired. His old man bones are yelling at him. I think once Diet clears his way over here, I'll just send him in here for manly repairs. In any case, I have a spare bit for deploying. Pretty Boy and Fireman would both work. But this is a pretty ideal force for pushing forward. Offense, defense, both. Defense, offense, offense. And in a pinch, it could be used offensively. Especially against the ghouls. Any earth weakness around here? No, that's thunder weakness, thunder weakness, thunder weakness. Man, I had the choice between piling into one of these two with all the int, and I went with you. No, I went with you to get to 44. She could be up at 50 something with her int, but it's alright, we made our decision. We melted down the IKEA furniture. Better to have multiple characters who are useful rather than one all-powerful one. Because then if I run into something that's weak to magic but resists thunder, then I'm in trouble. Is Uela New Game Plus for this one interest? I won't be doing New Game Plus on this, heavens no. It's already a massively long game. I want to keep pushing forward. But it might not work for me entirely. No, of course it'll work for me. First off, eliminate what's in our way. No need to doll snowball this one. Let's keep that drain up, I like the draining. And as long as I have Icicle, I'm still going to delete you. That's an unfair amount of defense from Mickey. Magic resist and 2 10% procs both went for her. Good job. Okay. I might actually move Lish over here. Risky best, but I have an idea for it. As long as Kisnir can take you on, and of course she can. Just keep on pushing. Alright, I'd hate to go through all of this again, so since we're in a lovely safe position, make our save. Yeah, these dungeons are taking some time. I've been here for almost an hour. And it isn't even that big a dungeon, it's just these choke points with the somewhat mini-bosses. Right. Tree Boy goes here. Now my goddess will end up here, with some support from you and you. I would like some third support. What do you do? Rock drop for range 2. 1, 2. You'd be rock dropping whoever's here. With that in mind, actually, you are strong against Earth, but you laugh at the idea of Earth. So... Ah, no, that's too far for you. Crumbs. Oh well, that's how it goes sometimes. Fireman, are you weak to Earth? No, you're weak to Ice. Are you weak to Earth? Yeah, okay, so I can't be deploying Pretty Boy here. Fireman Sam gets stuck in, the goddess approaches forward. You come in as well. How's my goddess feeling? Little antsy, leaving her damaged. Avaro, I need your deconstructor abilities, so you have to start moving forward now. Leave it to the old man to bring up the rear. Goddess is still protected. What the hell do you do? Circle 3? Is that like 1, 2, 3, all of this? Because that would be a problem. Int plus 12 for an int 67 attack. That deletes my goddess. Oh well, if it does, it does. What do you have on you? It's a ranged circle AoE, not around her. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it in action. That's not going to hurt you either way, so you might as well respond to the fireball. Fire in the hole!
あの子の元へは行かせない。ここで死んでもらうわ。
Ah, Rosaline, you're so nice and easy to understand. Well, I see this one has grenades on her. Okay, so again, you have no weaknesses, good resistance, so-so constitution. frankly enormous strength for what you are. Hey, Keysnare, how are you feeling there? She's in fear. She has FS regen at least, but between all of this, it's going to be a problem hacking you down. My mission, however, is to delete you, not all of your friends. So, I think, however you look at this, I need my goddess back. Fortunately, that didn't kill off the others, it only force withdrew them. So if I just tell my goddess to get back on her bloody feet, she'll be able to follow up in a couple of turns and bring back, you know, bring them back just in time for her to recharge her big attack. Regardless though, Mikiyu gets... oh crap, doesn't these things do hell of a physical damage? And you've already used your decoy. With that in mind, I should probably remove the decoy since it's not going to help you anymore. It's already done its once per battle thing. Keep you healed up. And drop decoy for... I don't even know, I don't know, Bouncing Snowman if you actually get hit, and then you'll be able to slap them back with good magical damage. I want Lish to be able to keep covering you. Lish herself is badly injured by this. But Lish can actually stand up some magical attacks, so it might be an idea to even push her forward and say, come and have a go. It's risky for her, but someone's got to get in there, and that someone is her. Old man. Misclicked there. Tabbing is the same button as... not tabbing, panning is the same button as ordering people to move, so I make that mistake frequently. Keysnare got ravaged. She's in fear as well, but I just need to tell her to chug her potions, get stuck in. She's the trophy hunter. She would be able to do nasty things to Rosaline. And if she goes here, she can just rush in straight and deal as much damage as possible. I want a Varo to be able to cheer her on. Actually, with that in mind, I'm going to move Keysnare here. That way Varo can cheer next turn, and she can run straight in for the, not kill, but perhaps softening up. Oh, well that's nice of you to heal that thing up. You're not going to take damage anyway, so you might as well beat back with Sacred Shield. You know, against this thing that has 250 health. I shouldn't even fight these. They're just there as a distraction. I need to kill the little girl. Well, she's not a little... well, I guess she is little, right? She's just thousands of years old, or however the trope goes. Good voice on her, though. Has the voice actor done other recognizable roles? Right, what's the... whoa! Well, goodbye, Lish. Unless you can proc some good shielding here. Ow. 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 Bye-bye, Lish. Okay. Well, Abaro, cheer on Keysnare. Keysnare, can you even survive this? Ah, she has no melee attack. That's how we win this. We're looking at doing... I don't know how much extra damage Trophy Hunter is, but probably not enough. Is this the strongest weapon I've got for you? Regrettably so. That being the case, I'm going to drug up Keysnare if I can. Do I have a strength salve? I do. Tempted to give you a crit salve, but I'll pass on that. Get in there, get dancing, and get removing. Yeah. No chance of a crit here. You tried. But you could have tried harder. I need to send some stuff up there just to distract all the other punishment that's about to come their way. Fireman might be good for that. He didn't take the beating that everyone else took earlier. And what about a grenade? A grenade here would just massacre, wouldn't it? Well, no, Mickey, you could stand up to it. You might stand up to it. Depends where it goes and how often it recharges. I do not know. Maybe I should have you here so you're outside of grenade range. You know, assuming the grenade lands here. Now, Mickey, what can you do? You could actually go up and smack her right in the face, couldn't you? Yeah, who would have thought? Oh, right. Magic resist level 2. Now you're asking for a grenade even more. Yeah, I see now interest. Magic clearly doesn't work against this mage. Woodboy is still pretty banged up. I'd rather save him for another turn. I don't mind sacrificing Pretty Boy though. I'll have him... Oh, he could actually do nothing. Okay, well, I'll at least have him here so I can send in more to regain the land if it gets dropped away. Not unexpected to see that healing, but I'll just put up with it for now. It's not worth my time to deal with. And I want to put up a defense lest Kisnir get destroyed. With Eeyore dead, Kisnir is my main way of dealing damage to her unless Abaro wants to take a shot. But Abaro's just a little bit out of range. Again, defend. That's a good point. But I've left Diet in the dust for this entire run. Oh, Kisnir. You can survive this. You cannot. Oh, delightfully devilish, Kisnir. Oh, bollocks. You know what? Dispatch the thing. It can't kill you. Oh, right. Cover. Oh, cover. Well, that sucks. But we're still alive. I fear the grenade, though. I fear the grenade so much. Maybe I can just go and punch her in the face. Yeah, often when I have problems, punching people in the face helps. Again, magic won't work, but maybe I can throw a book at her face. No, because then she'll respond likewise, and her book is bigger and heavier. Right, Kisnir, you think you can clean it up? You got 3 shots at... Yeah, Kisnir's got this cleaned up. Make it happen. Wonderful.
まったく何をやっているのだ。やすやすと突破されおって。相変わらず使えない連中だ。なぜ世の周りには有能な人員がいない。まったく嘆かわしい。まあ分かっていたことだがな。結局この世に世が満足する結果を出すことができるものなどいやしないのだ。所詮王は孤独というわけだな。知性というものは一筋縄ではいかない。だからこそ面白いのだが、やはりこの一件は私が直接手を下さなければいけないようだ。この手で直々に奴らとの因縁にケリをつけてやろう。 覚悟しろアバロ。その不遜な態度をズタズタに切り裂いてやる。息も絶え絶えといった様子か。随分と苦戦したようではないか。若干呼吸が乱れているぞ虫けら。説得力のかけらもないな。この変態めがそんな妄想で興奮していたのか。特殊な刺激趣味を世に押し付けるな。いい迷惑だ。おい、ロズリーヌはどうした？殺したか？随分と甘い判断だ。だから貴様は愚かだというのだ。あんな女殺してやればいいもの。結果を出せぬ駒など必要ない。まあ、あの壮麗士が無様に敗北したというのは少し意外だったがな。それにここで命を落とせば、それはそれで奴にとって救いだったろうよ。戦で相手の嫌がることを実行するのは当然だろう。貴様のその態度が効果的だという証拠ではないか。だが喜べ。すぐにそのうるさくさえずる首をはねてやろう。貴様の忠告通り世が直々にな。どういう心づもりだ。貴様にとって奴は無関係の敵であろうに。いちいち気に障る物言いをする。ロズリーヌが世に従うのは世がインフルースの王だからに決まっておるだろう。そういった運命なのだ。決して逃れられぬのよ、あの罪人はな。予想通りくだらぬ問いかけだった。なんだこれは。どういう意図がある？貴様が勝つ前提で語るな。一体何様のつもりだ？
超絶美人の女神のね。
八つ咲きだ。元の形がわからぬほど細かい肉片に刻んでやる。八つ咲きだ。王に逆らったことを後悔しながら死んでいけ。
ギルシュ、決着をつけよう。
Okay. We're not done yet.
お前みたいな人の命を何とも思っていないやつにはな。
Why would we ever be done? He's got the power of IKEA. He's got a whole lot of even more advanced Barbie dolls. Our good old friend the Gargoyle is back. More of those accursed poisoned bats. The weird Tretto maidens. What is up with this map? See, there's Gersh in the center, but there's a deployment point behind him. The mission is to kill him, right? Maybe he does some anime teleport behind me technique. Well, we're in here. Let's be ready for it. So much chapter 5! Holy smokes, and somebody told me chapter 4 was long. Someone's taking the absolute biscuit. I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that this is the final fight of chapter 5. It seems reasonable. Probably not worth bothering with these. Since there are bonuses here, I know I'll revisit here. There's no point then in trying to suss out the best way to grab everything. We just advance forward and see what... Oh my god! Well, Avaro's dead. I think I should anticipate the pulling back of Avaro already. But if I push forward, I might be able to check these. That's foolhardy. That is very foolhardy. Regardless, Fia goes here. Eeyore, I don't want to throw your life away this time. You've still got the water jet cleaver and you have good range of motion. So I will deign to put you here because you can still go 1, 2, 3, 4 if I really need that dealt with. But that damage. I think Ferocity kicked in and killed you the first time. Which is a shame, you deal killer damage to that thing. Dare I risk Ferocity not kicking in again? 20% chance, 20% rolls is high odds of you dying. Ah, I have an idea. There's a certain strategy that says it's better for Eeyore to die. Hold on, wait, even regardless of that. Well, I'll stand by it. There are certain strategies that says it's better for Eeyore to die, because I can deploy Eeyore. This is expensive, but I can tell Eeyore to die and die often. See, we're taking a page from Gertch's strategy here, using what's at our disposal. Ah. Expertly done, Eeyore. You even get to eat the dragon thing. With that, we gain full control here. And with even more of that, I can deploy 2 more Yuchiri things. I will deploy Wood Boy to investigate here. It's treasure. I don't care about the treasure. Still grabbing it, though. And I'll send Fireman Sam over here. Just an empty spot. Better to know than not. Mikiyu, it's very dangerous to move you in. I didn't understand that, but that's okay. I'm going to drop Ice Shield, because it almost never procs. Get you Twin Blizzard instead. Ugh, what about Decoy? I really like Decoy. Can I drop Thin Ice for it? No, I can't. I also like Bouncing Snowball, though. I'll even drop Drain for Decoy, actually. I'll drop Decoy once you're very dead. Imagine a permadeath run would be very grindy. Well, depends what you mean by permadeath. Permadeath per battle? Sure. Permadeath whole game? Not even sure such a run would be possible. You don't need any defense. You're fine. Key Snare, head on in. I'm in 2 minds about Diet. Do I want him here? I need to think about what I'm going to need to bring you down. Your constitution's good. Your resistance is quite good. Your strength is... Your intelligence is nothing, but you don't even have magical attacks, do you? Spinning Twin Blades is a huge attack for if he gets surrounded. With a 60 strength hit area of effect attack. Why can't I get some of that? Otherwise he hits with void damage. He's got a really nice booster there with a Maria Heart. Intimidate, counter oh my... Should have killed him the first time I saw him. Okay, so what do we do against this? He's got a significant lack of ranged attack. Constitution 30 might be difficult for you to get through, and he has no weakness, doesn't he? Ah, oh, bollocks. He's got resistance on every single kind of attack outside of Holy and Dark. But didn't I get you a mithril shooting thing, Diet? I did no such thing. I feel like I had... Ah, no, there we go. Mithril Axis Bow. You can hit him for Void, but it'll only do 6 damage like that. Which is nay enough. You could be cheered by Avaro, but even then it's tickle damage compared to what he has, so I think I need to hit him with ranged magic. Ranged void magic? We don't have good void magic. But I do have ranged holy damage. Fia can destroy him. I have nobody that does dark, but I guess I'm going to get Rosalina soon. Right, well that's my answer then. I want Fia here. Definitely out of range of his big spin attack. Which probably means I would want Diet and Avaro in front of him. People who can tank that physical damage so that you're kept safe. Basically, if he's there, I have a character here, and Fia here. And the best physical tanks I can think of are Karin, Diet, and Abaro. Oh, what am I talking about? We've got Lish right here. Lish, march forward. Which kind of means Diet doesn't have a lot to do. Is there anyone else I'd rather deploy? I'm thinking. For now, Diet's not doing anything there. I'll just have you retreat. No, but I'll keep the space for peppering that guy because Cyclone's Thunder, that would go down quite a lot. Right, well, I've got something of a plan, but we don't know what's in here yet. Let's find out. Gargoyles. Fortunately for me, I equipped Bouncing Snowman, so this gargoyle is about to get a nasty surprise from Mickey. A very nasty surprise. Okay, so I know the gargoyle is right here. Oh no, you. Oh, that's also not nice. But again, Bouncing Snowman, and even if it fails, I've got Decoy. Decoy's gonna proc now, and then we kill. Okay. Ooh, what's that enchanted shield? Ah, I kinda wish I had you on the Blessed Cleaver now. Eeyore might... No, Eeyore will be fine. Eeyore could even put some offense behind this, but I'll pass on that for... Cleaver Slice. Man, Eeyore's really putting it all on. Figures there'd be healing. Fia stands here. 1, 2, 3. Fia can't get that close just yet. The rest of us are gonna have to hold the line. Better to stick Abaro in first, though. Ugh, monster spawns. Okay. That means Eeyore can go and grab that if Eeyore's feeling particularly alive. And I think Eeyore should put on the Blessed thing because of these interdimensionals. Blessed Cleaver. Keep you topped up. And... oh jeez. It's a little ballsy, but I might throw in... Mickey U. No, actually, why risk you like that? You'll be able to move in and punch that thing out. Good start. Now, between Eeyore and Mickey U, who do I actually want in play here? Mickey U's rolling snowbally thing can eliminate those quite well, but now that she's dropped her decoy, that won't help out too much. What are they hitting you with anyway? When they go in, they hit you with Dark Claws. What I could strongly consider, and indeed will do, is actually boost you up, and for the first time in this entire run, consider adding an accessory for elemental resistance. I believe I have a Dark Res one. There we go, Demon Necklace. Horribly reduces resistance and intelligence. But that should make it worth my while. I can also drop Decoy, give you Drain, and in you go. How about this? Is there any way I can plug this gap right now? Doesn't look good, especially because of where you are. First thought though, is if I move Fia a little couldn't I blast you here? Wouldn't be enough. Still, moving Fia here allows her to move here next turn. But if he moves this way, that's both good and bad for me. It's good because I can retreat into my own territory to set up spacing. It's bad because it just generally pushes everything towards me. What's the Eeyore going to do? Eeyore could get in on here. Their constitution isn't that great. With enough critting, you'd be able to slice through. It's a little suicidal for Ran. 1, 2, 3, it has to be Ran. Yeah, I'm alright, Eeyore. Just thinking. Alright. Again, suicidal for Ran, but I'm going to stick her in here. because I want Ran to secure that spot so that Eeyore can run through. Now, Eeyore might not be able to land the kill here, but Eeyore will try. Oh god, Eeyore won't even be close unless she double crits. Figured she'd get 3 attacks in. There we go! Still not even close, but try your best. Oh yeah, 8% crit chance, this isn't happening. Could have happened, but was not to be. Again, these dispirited groups have no weaknesses, which hurts me a little. However, I just had a thought. I didn't even realize you were there, Karine. But actually, that is a win. That is a win right there. It's important to get Karine's damage in first, though, otherwise Eeyore won't be securing it. But there we go, I just do not want this one closing up on me. This one would flood up with monsters and delay my attack on Gertsch. Curiously interest, what is the katakana for Gertsch? Chompy chomp. Sealed. Sealed that deal. Now... Lish, I want you here. You'll provide additional cover. And you're just gonna weaken these ones for now. Don't like that Frosty, but shield proc just in time there. And there's the cover. That's why we move in Lish. I'm just glad he doesn't have a grenade attack, but he has something that could even be seen as much worse. Okay, I'm glad they came for me. It means I don't have to go into that hot mess to deal with them. Huh. They're so weak for us, it didn't really make much of a difference. Okay, who else is on their way? I can hear the rattling of furniture. That furniture's deadly. Very deadly. I'll take that as a free hit on a Banshee. Gonna hit them twice for 30, but if I shockwave them... Oh yeah. Yeah, I prefer that outcome. You know, although we censored these, was there really any genitalia to be censored on the Banshees? I thought all the sprites were Barbie dolls, but I can't remember. And I'm the one that censored the sprites. I know. Better to play it safe with the evangelicals of Twitch. Righto. Eeyore, now is not really your time, is it? I need Fia here, which means I need you not there. And I need... how much agility do you have? 26, that's more than Fia has, but not so much more that I think you'll get 3 hits on Fia even if you try it. But it shouldn't even be an issue, right? Lish can go 1, 2, 3, so I think I want Lish here. She's gonna have to hold out her best. Nothing to find between the legs, but better safe than sorry there. Amen to that. Okay, am I sending out Woodboy here? I actually don't have Woodboy ready to roll. I might have to make do with Avaro. Avaro will not like being here. There's a good chance he'll die. I will be okay with that, and if he does die, I'll move Lish forward and redeploy Woodboy. And that being the case, Woodboy needs to retreat for now. Fireman Sam could probably break down the IKEA furniture quite nicely, but he wouldn't be able to do it alone. Not sure I want you there. I could have Fireman here instead. He'd offer good support. That means you need somewhere else to go. I think this might be that somewhere else. Eeyore needs a new home, and that might be here for now. What if Eeyore were here and you were here? How much can the furniture hurt Eeyore? 40 a turn. Ugh. Lots of things hurt Eeyore. Eeyore's not got great defense at all. I'll keep you healed up. And that is with a night medal on. Scary stuff. Anyway, let's try it this way. Nice. Oh god, I forgot about Manhunter, didn't I? That was very fortunate. I will not get fortunate like that again. Eeyore should have died twice over there. Miraculously did not. Right, my goddess is almost ready to move in. Am I going to pull Ran back or what? I could have Ran here. Just in case there's something happening there. Probably better to know than to not know. Doesn't change the fact that I need Ran to move from there so that my goddess can move here. And then we regrettably deploy Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy is here to provide the excess of support for you. Why does this feel like it doesn't add up? Because I don't have full defense on you. Something isn't adding up, is it? Yeah, I never moved Avaro up, which is what I was meant to do. Oh well, it'll work out fine, one way or the other. I will send in Kisnir here, provided she has her Holy Blade. And then with my last slot here, I can put Pretty Boy here. And that will provide you with cover, guaranteed cover, no cover on the sides, but that'll have to make do. You're not really going to do much against that. Do a little bit against the gargoyle. Alright, do you feel like advancing forward here or not? You'll be safe from the spin to win attack, so get in there and punch that IKEA furniture to death. I get told that I should cap those, but I'm not fussed about that. Okay, all turns are done. I think this is going to work as a defense, but there are many ways that it could not. That's a lot of beasties coming in for attacks, 2 of them interdimensional. And if Avaro falls quickly... Well, like I know, I can move Lish in here and then deploy Woodboy here. Woodboy's ready to rock and roll. The only other thing is I might want to push Kisner forward and bring in extra support for my goddess. We'll see how it works out. Not expected, but I'm not really going to take any damage from you. I'm not Counter's biggest fan, but it feels very good when it kicks in for you. Oh yeah, right. Avaro's not going to enjoy all this magical attack for in the bags of money. But hey, Lish has got his back. It just keeps coming. Gargoyle's a construct, right? See if you can deconstruct it. There we go. What's it going to be, Gurch? Oh, he's still not having a go at it. They're going for Fia, but Fia has... Well, that's not pleasant. It's okay though, Fia will be fine. She's got 1 guaranteed cover, 1 maybe cover. And at least before that, she will say anti-air and bang. Thanks for the silver medal.
もはや城塞を明け渡すだけでは済まさぬ。ズタズタに切り刻んでやる。今さら詫びを入れても遅いぞ、貴様ら。まとめて血祭りだ。
Ah, there we go. And that's why we put the physical shields up front. Wasn't I meant to cheer someone with you before I did anything? Oh well, too late for that. Avaro can get stuck in, but again, resistance. Then again, he wouldn't be resistant to Void. Mithril Hammer's not as strong, but being able to hit him with oh god, that's pathetic. Not even worth Avaro taking that damage. Siege Hammer's still dead. No, but Earth Axis Hammer, which is even stronger. I've forgotten about that. Still though, he resists Earth as well, so never mind that. Avaro's just there to feel good about the situation. In fact, why don't you cheer on Lish? But Avaro should be kept alive so that he doesn't let that guy any closer. This is where it's at. That's still not much damage, but we'll have to make do with it. I actually want you here so that you can move in and get your trophy hunter attack on him. Are we going to get you in there, Kisnir? You can just make an immediate move. Good. You'll be able to take down the interdimensional banshees as well, and now you're in range to deal some damage. Incidentally, how good do you feel about punching? Bad. You have a Holy Cleaver with strength 48, and he doesn't resist Holy. That's an idea. But I can't exactly swap you two around, can I? Yes and no. I can actually move you over here so that you provide protection for my goddess. And then Eeyore can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you fail to kill, you retreat to here. Does reasonable damage. You take unreasonable damage, but go for it anyway, Eeyore. Is Avaro alive a win condition? Don't say something like that. Oh, God! Eeyore got massively overkilled there. Countered, slaughtered, and Fury 3'd. That guy had another hit coming in. Well, that's not very good. Mikiyu, you want to come and show them what's what? You don't have much choice, get stuck in there. What about Ranreen? Ranreen doesn't have Void or anything fancy like that going on. Best she can do is keep everybody else alive. Speaking of, I really need to start chipping away at you. That's going to take forever and a day. I want to drug up my goddess here. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. 2 intelligence salves. And now it's... But did I really give you intelligence salves? It looked like it didn't do anything. Oh, because the salves only do... Wait, what? It's meant to be up by 2 for 5 turns. Didn't I apply 2 of them? I feel like that's not doing as much as I think it should be doing, but what do I know? Oh, I hope he doesn't have Prevail hidden somewhere in his skill set. Only all allies defeated is a failure, so Avaro can fall, although I don't want him to fall. Lish. Even if you go in for the attack, and you will do some damage. In fact, we even buffed you up a little bit. You won't take that much damage in response, but I'm not really sure it's worth it for that little bit of tickle damage. However, again, if I drug you up... Nah, you're about to get another mega cheer from Avaro. But do go and do your tickle damage. Holy, did I not get you a better one with Void, or is the Void one weaker? Mithril is stronger and deals in Void. There's no reason not to use that. It even gives much better constitution. Oh, now we're talking. 20 whole damage against this 230 something. Oh?
ラウロソ。あの田舎出身なのか。だからこんなに野蛮なのだな。
もう許しませんわ。覚悟してくださいませ。
Now, they didn't have to do that, but I'm very happy to see some special cutscene going on there. I wonder if there'll be a special cutscene when I get Kisner in on it. Oh, swell. Oh, not swell. Oh, bollocks, he gets to crit too. Luck is on his side, literally. He's got a 12% crit rate on Lish. It's alright though, Lish is holding it together. In fact, if I keep her on a drip feed of my rapidly declining potions, she'll be alright. I don't like having you here, Ruin. You can do a little bit of tickle damage, and you can do it without any recompense, so might as well. Wow, actually, that Pierce works well here. Alright, anybody willing to come in for a bit more? I've got an empty slot here with nobody filling it up. Could be a time for Diet. Ore-sama. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the range on snipe? 4, huh? I need you a little closer. Like, here closer. Poor Avaro having to get beaten up by the Banshees. He doesn't like it. He does not like getting hit magically. You, on the other hand, down you go. Can't blame a third prince for trying to make his mark, right? Ah, crumbs. Oh, double crumbs. What are you gonna do? There's no point even trying to attack back. Just don't get slaughtered yourself, Avaro. There's a good point to be made for eliminating... Oh, bollocks, Flurry. Not to mention, he can crit us and we can't crit him. And IKEA is back. It's getting worse before it gets better. Right, great cheer on Lish. Keep yourself very alive, Abaro, but I'm running out of life support for you. Goddess, if you please. Good with your own flurry. My goddess is still lucky enough to crit on third Prince Gurch, but the odds aren't high. The odds couldn't be much lower, actually. No Swift for us. I'm going to pull Mickey a little closer. For better or for worse. At least then she can try and attack. I'm going to keep 2 Yuikis on my goddess to keep her alive. Right, you should be able to deal some damn good damage on Gurch. But if he crits and flurries you, well, we'll see what happens first, shall we?
Kuha! ついに本格的な王国の敵となったか。情けは期待するなよ。キスにエル。
一度はお使いした身。せめて私の手で型をつけましょう。あなたが民のことを考えて行動する方であれば、私は。
We're gonna get a cutscene for Diet as well, where he goes, I don't really know who you are, but whatever. Nicely done, Kisner. Very nicely done. I didn't want to equip her with our Thunder Katana, because then she'd be weak against Gurchi here. Gotta get Holy or Void. Or Dark, but I have 0 access to Dark, I think. Besides, if I want the gargoyles dead, I can just Ranrin them. And I rather think I will. Melee him with Thea for a cutscene. I don't think the cutscene is tied to melee, I think it's just tied to fighting at all. Get in there, Lish, deal that tickle damage. Actually, it's a bit more than tickle damage now. Good cover. Counter would be nicer though. Not happening. terrible level up for Lish. She does not need intelligence. She clearly has too much already.
受けよ耐えられない
Okay. I mean, I could send in you, but you'd just get sliced apart, wouldn't you? Yeah, no point in that. No, spare me the IKEA. Oh, Jesus, no! No, that was not the plan. Oh. Oh, crikey, if he runs away and just heals up to his heart's content. Oh, and he's got 2 healers back here. Why did you think there was another room? Well... Okay, I'm gonna need a fresh supply of water for this one. Just enjoy the cool music, I'll be back in a minute.
次はどうするか
Okay, back to it. On the plus side, I should be able to advance with relative impunity, and this just looks like more of the same, except bats, and double healing for Gurch, and... Right, well how do we take this over as soon as possible? You there can be deconstructed with my... wrong hammer for it. You're not magically weak to earth, are you? No, in fact you resist it. Right, that being the case then, Lish moves in first, Avaro gets the deconstructor out, and hopefully it can make a bit of a dent here. That said, aren't these things pretty... yeah, it's going to be 21 twice, which is nowhere near enough damage. And if I fight this thing, it's going to kill you with Human Hunter. Well, I gotta make a mark somewhere. Oh, I should probably make a save here so that I don't have to go through the first half of this again. Save and save often. No, not over that though. Alright, kidding, this was a long one. Why would I ever assume they're kidding though? Right, can you take that thing out from a distance? Some void magic, not good enough. What's over here, Diet? Something worth checking? I doubt it, but...
使えるものが
Oh, well, as it happens, I'm a little short on potions after all that fighting. Right, I have something resembling an idea. If I retreat you, what I can do is bring in Wood Boy.
守る
Now, Wood Boy's not going to do a lot against you, but Wood Boy can close the gap here. You can get sent in, so you're able to deal with it one way or the other. Fia's got to keep moving forward. I don't like using Icicle for Void here, but what else would I do? It resists ice. I don't have Fire or Holy on you, so I guess it's got to be Void. Jake, I made a couple more covers for Scrub Tube. I'll send them to you. Roger that link. What do you mean you don't have... Oh, right. She does have fire, doesn't she? How much you're too weak to fire. Well, could give it a go. I keep forgetting that she can switch out her books. Don't have a good mind for doing this. Drops intelligence down like crazy, but weakness is also pretty crazy. Yeah. Honestly, not a huge difference, but a bit of a difference. Kisnir, got a lot of ways to go here. I might as well just advance you forward. I don't want to get distracted by these. That's not to say I don't want these. I'll send you in, Ranreen. Ara indeed. I feel like Dia to surplus the requirements. Right, with you here, you'll be able to tank this very nicely, because it's a manhunter, not a wood boy hunter. Coupled with that soul shield too, and IKEA is neutralized. And you... I could have had Kisnir with her electric katana out here, but this'll suffice. I was going to kill that thing with Ranreen anyway. Bollocks. Oh, colossal ball. Don't tell me he gets the bonus for standing on this. Does he get the extra hit? Does he get the hit point recovery? That'd be a scary of course he does, okay. Ah, jeez, what is this? Radical red all over again. Right, first order of business. Remove the Tetromydon. Its weakness is thunder, and it just happens to be 4 away from my... just happens to be 4 away from my cyclone, so get out of my way. Oh, crikey. That was a reflect and a half. Do you think you can finish it off, Abaro? Of course you can. Don't really want to lose you while we're at it, so I'm going to make use of those potions that we found, keep you alive, and keep you moving on in. And then Lish is going to step in next. Lish should be taking the front. Why does Lish have a little crown next to her? Probably means she's been buffed. Oh my god. Reflect is a 10% chance. And you just got it all over me. Can somebody finish off this accursed thing? You're here to take out IKEA. You won't be enough on your own, will you? You could just go and punch that thing to death. Well, unless it reflects or does some other horrible things to you. Probably better you take out IKEA. I really want IKEA gone, because they're just going to keep spawning more, and they're very dangerous. Good-ish. How do you feel about sniping that thing to death? It can't counterattack you, and you will be able to finish it off. If I can somehow take out Gargoyle and the Iron... Okay, whew. Thank you, Diet. Thinking of it, I had a fire bow for you. Should have used that, but all's well that ends well. Right, do I even have the turns to clear out the rest of you? You could take that on, but who would take care of this? Everyone else is done. Kisnir could potentially... not Kisnir, Lish could potentially deal with you. You'd have to hit both of these and not get rebound. Go for it. didn't want to use Fia. I want Fia to move forward here.
何をしますの？何をしますの？当然の結果ですわ。
Good. Away you go. Right, you'll be able to seal this if you're able to take on that one, and there's no reason Kisner cannot. Just wish there was someone else that could have dealt with this. Maybe it's more important for me to grab all the portals. Depends if anything's... Nah, forget it. We'll be fine. Even if something spawns, we'll be able to dispatch it quite quickly and easily. There's no way I can miss this, so down you go. That's full control for us for this area, so we've got to plug those gaps. Woodboy gets on it. Fia moves forward, although it's undefended. But I believe our friend is all the way up here, so it's not like I'm going to get any slices out of nowhere. You... You'll have cover there. You'll be okay. And if you're not okay, well, that's a damn shame. That's why I've got Bouncing Snowman. Nice cover. Thinking about it, Mikiyu's voice isn't that far off of Pink from Kamidori. Is it the same voice actor? We've probably been over this one before, but I've also forgotten it since. That hurts, but at least he didn't get the double heal that time around. Of who? Pink, the, I forget her actual name, the lassie from Kamidori. Figures that the gargoyle did spawn, but Ran should be able to delete it. Oh yeah, that's such a done deal. Mileda? Is that really your name? Mileda? Doesn't sound right. That was a damn good kill by you, Ranrin. I'm actually going to put in Fireman, because I'll probably withdraw him next turn. Haha, indeed. Abaro, getting... I actually want to send in Fia. Do I? 1, 2, 3. I need Fia here. Is this 2 or 3 long? It's 3 long. So Fia needs to be here. 1, 2, 3. Who's going to be behind Fia then? Woodboy, of course. Then Fia is relatively safe here. Huh, well. I'll take a white thread. Tempted to move you out of here, Diet. No, these buggers are very weak to fire, and I did make a fire crossbow for you. Searing Axis Bow. I didn't upgrade it because I'm a cheapskate, but get over there, and a reactivated skill is never too late for me. How about you, Mikiyu? Interdimensional does not give them carte blanche to move through my controlled area, so you should be safe here unless they go, I don't know, here, here, then here. And the odds of that are minimal, so just get stuck in. Blood Revival is certainly a welcome addition. Recht. It's unfortunate that Abaro ends so far away, but Lish will take the front. And again, I do not want Lish dying. She's my shield here, so drink those potions we found. Kisner needs to move forward, closer, and again, she needs to stay healed up. I'm feeling very clever for buying all those potions when I did. Alright. I hate the bats. I really, really hate the bats. Not only that, the bats have an area of effect attack, which I'm hoping they don't use. Hopefully they see their allies and don't end up spamming it. Because 3 spams of that, oh, it could really do in my goddess, actually. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about... Ooh. Hades Blast. A good thing to use on Fia, but she has our cover. Wait, does she have our cover? She's got Wood Boy behind her, but that's not... Well, actually, Light Blast will remove you anyway. There we go. And there you go. Yeah, if these Banshees want to kill themselves, they are welcome to it. To be fair, if they all focus on Fia, there's a chance they could get it if Lish never covers, and if she never flurries or crits them. But honestly, odds are not on their side. The Banshee has selflessly cleared a path for Lish to move forward, and for that I'm grateful. Okay, Lish really doesn't care for Fia this time. I don't like that. I have to decide. I have to decide between focusing you down or taking care of your healing. Uh-oh. Ah, that might be good. The healing range on Healing Breath is only 2, right? If he comes down here, he's off of there. Oh, that's great. That is so great. Just wish he'd made this move before they'd done their... Yeah, crap. I forgot he had Intimidate. Still, that's actually good. He's off of that bonus, and he shouldn't get further healing unless he pulls back again. And hey, if he pulls back, he'll waste his turn. Or is this where I find out that these have a magical 3-range Healing Breath? I don't. Good. Good, good, good. He has just almost suicided himself, except Fia is now in range of that terrifying attack. So I have to waste a turn pulling Fia back. Which means a bit of rearrangement here. What kind of rearrangement? Key Snare moves forward by 1. God, everyone is so low on magic, among other things. Gonna pull back Ranreen for a little bit. Although... why? I got no good reason why. Ranreen can go here to provide support for my goddess. Diet can move a little bit forward. He's still nice and tanky as it is. Yeah, this actually works quite well. Diet goes here. Wood Boy goes here. My goddess moves back 1. My goddess stays healed up. Avaro moves forward, and that's 2 guaranteed healing and 1 possible healing. Pretty good possible healing since I've got cover 2 on you. And Avaro will cover you as well, potentially. I am severely running low on healing. All part of the plan, I'm sure. Mikiyu is still here to do a fat lot of nothing, but that's okay. You are surplus to requirements, actually. Meaning it could pull you back. But let's instead... no, I will pull you back for now. Mikiyu is incredibly surplus to requirements. What do I do with you? Oh, getting rid of that fire tomb for 1. Those bats are never going to fly over here, surely. They'll just use a ranged gallstone attack. 10 hit point drain per turn. Yeah, Mickey, but I'm still thinking you are not of use here. Lish, however, is still hanging around. I could do another wet noodle attack. The wet noodles aren't so bad coming out of the Lish. I mean, yeah, that's 14 damage per hit if she gets it off, and she can do a counter herself. Or she can be countered, that's another way to look at it. There we go, there's the counter. Kinda makes up for it. Okay, next turn should be my rain. They both know Master Strike. Alright, and this is why I've given you the fiery bow. Diet should be able to annihilate the gallstone spraying poison. There we go. There we go. Where are we hiding that one, Diet? Oh no, 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 I didn't count on that. Of course they can move. Of course the Iron Maidens can move. To Diet's credit, he was using Snipe there. Snipe is horribly, Oh, it's getting busy in there. The Snipe is horribly inaccurate. Okay, sadly you've lost your buffs. But at this point I might be better cheering on my goddess. Can we focus down Gish this turn? I don't think we can. Especially since you're out of mana. But again, that's why we carry replenishers on us. God, that could be better damage, couldn't it? Nice. Flurry and crit. It's good and all, but it's not enough. Kisnir. Make the difference. Do not feel intimidation. Just slice him down. Intimidation chance is quite high, though. Not happening, though. Good. Kisnir can't crit. But this might be enough if I can also tickle him with Lish. Don't want Lish to die on me, so I will, against my better judgment, heal her up. Oh, she's lost her buffs. Ah. This is going to be absolute tickle damage then. Yep, there is a good point for Water Boy, and I believe he has range 4 in his attack, and he's not deployed. All you ever do is let me down, Water Boy. Don't let me down this one time. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head. Diet, I gave you a void attack for a reason. Equip your mithril bow, which is very, very weak. And, well, that's not going to do anything, is it? Give it your all, Diet. Can't imagine Diet. Oh! Oh, Diet's giving it another shot. Come on, Diet. There we go. He fumbled, but he found himself. You can't reasonably do anything. Although you could go and... What are you weak to? Thunder. Ooh, I've got just the judgment for that. Yeah. I would ask how did you miss, but to be fair, this thing was running around the battlefield. Cyclone's not going to cut it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cyclone is absolutely not going to cut it. There would just be a little bit more tickle damage if it even gets there. What about Wood Boy? Wood Boy can't get over there. Wood Boy's cracked bullets wouldn't help here either. And those are the only ones that can even get a turn in anymore. Okay, there's no killing Gersh this turn, so I need to focus on keeping myself alive. I think we'll be alright though, but let's breathe on you for now. Honestly, I can't see a way of him killing me this next turn, but it's thoughts like those that lead to awful things happening. So, he will get healed for 30, but that's all. These guys can do a lot of area of attack spraying, but I doubt it'll be enough to kill everybody. And then it's just all hands on Gurch. Can the Fire Guy reach? I can't deploy Fire Guy. Or can I? But also Fire Guy can't reach. He only moves 3 and his ranged attack is not very good. Fireball is range 2. Regrettable, but it's how it goes. Oh man, don't kill him for me. I'd be very, very unhappy. I'm not even sure I'd get the drop for them killing him.
避けるなよ。
何をしますの？何をしますの？
Nah, Gersh has enough everything to survive the bats. Well, he certainly does now. It's okay, bats are annoying, but you're past the point of them being a threat.
何をしますの？何をしますの？
Oh, you piece of work, Gersh. You piece of absolute work, you're out of range for me now. Ah, this freaking guy. Snare can't get to him.
行動開始だ。
I don't think I can deal 54 damage this turn. $54? 54, hey, Crivens. Watch him retreat, as in actually retreat into the portal. That would be the saddest outcome I could imagine for this. Okay, what could be done, I suppose, is... You can do a bit of tickle damage on him with the snipe if you land your hits and don't get intimidated. These things don't like holy. Actually, if Lish did her big explosion attack, I mean, there's a fair risk I'd murder my own team here. Wouldn't murder you, you resist holy. You probably wouldn't like it very much. Burst of Light would be an intelligence 43 attack. That would deal some decent damage to the third prince. And it would clear out some of these bats and things, but... that might not be a good idea. If you did have the Blessed Hammer on, your strength is only 37, and that's not enough to be doing more than tickling third prince. Save and explode, Jake. I think it'd be rather funny to explode with her. To the point where I'm tempted to heal you up with Ranrin. Come on, let's just let her explode then, let her do her thing. Does she have some stuff that gives her more intelligence? I could drop Warrior Medal and instead give her the Sage Medal for 5 intelligence. I think that's the most intelligence I can give. And then Burst of Light should actually do a fair chunk here. Let's see what happens. Hopefully my own team lives. More int from a different shield or a claw. Well, I want her to be able to survive if she gets attacked elsewhere, but nothing else gives better int right now. Wow, you killed one bat. She could have done that by just walking up and punching it. I can move a Varo up here. I'd rather Fia here so that she can start peppering away, and I need Kisnir in range. I can move Kisnir here, of course, or Kisnir here. Kisnir there would probably be a better idea, because then she's able to attack some more. Avaro can be here and give mutual cover. I still want Fia here to be able to actually attack you. Is this thing really unkillable? Nonsense, you can take it out with some Thunder Judgment. Reduce the amount of healing that Gertch gets. Ah, damn, these things healed each other, didn't they? However, with something like that, that means you can finish it off. Does it resist fire? It does, but it has, what, 2 hit points left. So as long as you hit, and all I need you to do is hit, then you'll have a good counter against the bats as well. 9% chance of missing, just don't miss, Diet. There we go, you're the salt of the earth, my man. Oh, he even gets an extra skill in here. If I move Diet in considerably closer, there's a good chance the bats will aggro on him and he'll be able to shoot them back without missing all the time. So he's going in. Wood Boy moves forward to provide support for the goddess. Water Boy moves forward so he can actually try and pierce Gurch. And wow, that's my turn's gone already. This is sad. Oh, right, yeah, I should have considered that. They'll come and melee him because he can't do anything about it. But at least then it's not bothering anyone else. Do not kill Gurch. Oh, don't kill my goddess either. Ah, how you feeling, Avaro? If he gets a flurry on you or a crit on you, you die. But you have cover from Lish. Believe, Avaro, you can do it. Oh, Avaro's not even going to hurt you in response. Well, hold steady, boy. Good. Good, you're fine then. I mean, it could have potentially been done in with a flurry crit, but that wasn't going to happen. Well, time to finish you off. It would be nice poetic justice for Kisnir to be the one to do it. I might as well soak as much EXP off you as I can, right? Should I tickle you with Lish? I will tickle you with Lish. Lish might die, but you know, I can take risks. Oh well, Intimidate's a bad start. Can you counter in an Intimidate? It not happening there doesn't tell me anything. Diet is the man for the job. Diet's not going to do diddly here. Although, he could always put on his Mithril Axis Bow for Void Shot. And he's actually going to get something in. Not much Mickey you can do from back here unless I want her taking constant damage. Whilst that tempts me, we're not going for it. Don't die on me, Kisnir. You are kind of vital to dealing actual damage to Gurch. Not much Wood Boy can do. Well, you can crack bullet down one of these accursed things. I'll give Water Boy another chance to not disappoint me. Gotta remember, if Kisnir fails, Kisnir could get intimidated and completely fail this. 15% chance of that happening. And a 0% chance of Ruin ever not disappointing me like that. Right, let's put ourselves out of our misery. Kisnir, kill him. That's not an intimidation. And that's no more Third Prince Gurch. Get the hell out of my face. Rip his literal heart out.
何がどうなっている。クソがー。なぜだ。どうして勝てない。まさか世がこんな下賤な輩に劣っているとでも言うのか。ありえない。なぜこうなる。バカか貴様は。なぜ世が手を引かねばならぬ。もともとは貴様らが許可なく持ち出したのであろうが、貴様らこそ世に城塞を明け渡せ。
この王子さんどうすればいいのかな。謝 相手は命を奪おうとしているからって私たちは同じことしたくないもんね。
そうだ。貴様らは世を殺すわけにはいかないだろう。本来ならば王族に歯向かうことすら許されないことなのだ。早く世を解放せよ。このように大人数で囲むなど無礼であろう。貴様ら身分の差も鑑みず。
待ちなさい。
いいところに現れたな。貴様こそ誠の中心よ。さあ早く奴らを殺せ。悪霊を操り皆殺しにしろ。
ギルシュ、もう城塞からは手を引きましょう。
おい、何を言っている。
こんな状況になってしまえばもう彼らにはかなわないわ。誠心誠意謝って許してもらいましょう。争う意志がなければもうアバロたちがあなたを追い詰めることはないわ。そうでしょ。
バカが、どうしてそのような甘い発想に至るのだ。貴様らと同じ視点で物を考えるな。王である世が頭を下げることなどあってはならないとなぜわからぬ。やはり貴様は使えない女だった。もう良い貴様に期待することなど何もないわ。世が無事にこの場を去るまでその命を懸けて奴らを食い止めよ。これは王家の血を引くギルシュ・ルースからの命令である。
かしこまりました。ギルシュ・ルース殿下、御身の無事を願っております。
それでよい。それこそが貴様の使い道よ。どこが悪い。位の高さとは身分の違いとはそれだけ重要視されるものなのだ。王のために体を張ることこそ進化の務めであろう。腹をくくる。まさか貴様からそんな言葉が飛び出すとはな。その通りだ。この女が命を懸けたとしても世がこの場を無事に去ることは無理であろう。それほどの戦力差がこの場にはある。世は貴様らに捕らえられ拘束されるだろう。果ては城塞に軟禁か、それとも王都への連行か。そんな屈辱を受けるわけにはいかぬ。世は王なのだ。インフルースを導く存在なのだぞ。父上から蔑まれ兄上たちに王座を渡すくらいならば死んだ方がマシだ。見ているがいい。敵の手で汚されることなく生を終える王の姿を。絶対に貴様を許さぬぞアバロー。この命尽きようとも貴様を地獄から呪い殺してやる。
落ちちゃった。 自分で死のうとしたのかな。
殿下、御身の最後しかと見届けました。
嘘。そんな。ギルシュ、あなたも私を置いていくのね。せめてその勇敢さと敬意を陛下にお知らせできるよう手を貸しましょう。王族であるあなたの傷ついた姿を衆目にさらすことのないように。いいのよ。これはあの子が自分で起こした事態だもの。席はギルシュ自身にある。けれど私はあなたたちがこの塔から出ていくのを命を懸けてでも食い止める。理由はあるわ。あの子のギルシュの最後の命令を果たさなければ。死ぬ？面白いことを言うのね、アバロは。心配しなくても大丈夫よ。私は死なないから。いいえ、私は負けるでしょうね。でも命はなくならない。そういう運命なのよ。ルース王家が存在する限り、私はそう行動し続ける。あなたが知る必要はないとそう言ったはずよ。そんな嘘。どうして。いえ、そうね、話すわ。あなたから命令されたら仕方がないもの。私は自由意志のないお人形。呪いをかけられ死ぬことすら許されない題材に。私の正式な名はロズリーヌ・フランというの。百数十年以上も前にこの辺りの領土がインフルース王国でなかった頃、インラクスという大国に仕えていたフラン家の一門だった。地位を剥奪されたのよ。フラン家の長が引き起こした大罪、インラクス王国の指導者であるグラムル王家を一人残らず殺害した罪でね。ええ。そしてそのことが原因となり、インラクス王国は崩壊した。フラン家が一つの国を滅ぼしてしまったの。もう事情は分かったでしょ。その後、フラン家はみんな例外なく捕らえられ、その罪に問われた。インラクス崩壊後にインフルース王国を建国したルース王家により、私は呪いをかけられる。王家の意志に逆らえない操り人形になることを強いられたの。そのようね。もうフラン家は私しか残っていないから。私には死ではない償い方を定められたのよ。呪いをその身に浴びて老いることなく生き、罪を償い続ける霊視という状態に変えられたの。死んでいるような体で自由意志を剥奪されたまま生きなければならない。罪を償い続けるためにこの体は玉漏れの道に幽閉された。死者が迷うことなく導けるよう手助けする管理人という立場として。 なんだか泣きそうね。ごめんなさい。それはこの身の呪いが許してくれないの。私は許可がなければこの玉漏れの道から出ることも叶わない。アバロと初めて会話した外出も結構久しぶりだったのよ。だからあなたたちの旅についていくことはできない。おそらくルース王家しか知らないわ。そして呪いを解く気はないでしょう。我ながら便利な存在だもの。あるかもしれないし、ないのかもしれない。もうそれを探すことすら疲れてしまった。生きることに疲れてしまったから何度も自死しようと考えた。だけどできないの。どれだけ傷つけてもこの体は死に向かってくれない。あなたもきっとあの子と同じように私を置いてこの世を去る。私はずっと取り残されて生き続けるね。話しても事情を知るだけだったでしょ。だから話したくなかった。誰かが向けてくれる、助けようという思いに応えることができないから。どうにもできない現実を伝えて相手に辛い思いをさせてしまうだけだから。あの子のギルシュの死はあなたたちのせいではないと私から陛下に進言しておくわ。あなたたちまで皇族殺しの罪を背負うことはないもの。さあ、いつまでもここにいるべきではないわ。あなたたちには大事な目的と行きたい場所があるのでしょ。あの子の命令は自分が無事にこの場を去るまでという条件付きだった。最後のわがままくらいは叶えてあげたかったのだけれどね。
そんなことない。まだ諦める必要なんかないよ。できるよ。アバロならできる。だから諦めちゃダメ。助けたいと思ったのなら助けないと。あるよ。アバロならできる。あなたは神様の使徒だから。その子の呪いは言っちゃえば支配権みたいなものだよ。言葉を変えるなら勝手に破ることができない契約のようなもの。私は縁結びの神。そしてあなたは何？アバロ。あなたと私はどんな契約でつながっているの？どんな絆で結ばれてる？つながりを求め、触れ合いを喜び、絆を結んで縁となす。縁結びを司るうつつかみ、フィアの名のもとに相手を幸せに導いて。意識して使っていなくてもアバロと私は絆でつながっている。それを可能にする能力はもう備わってるよ。大丈夫。人間が人間にかけた呪いなんて神様の力をもってすればイチコロだよ。私と自分を信じて。
何を言っているの？
うん、任せたよ。それじゃ私たちは向こうに行ってるね。アバロを通して解除できるよう祈ってるよ。ちゃんとその子を助けること。
アバロ？ 彼女たちはここから去るみたいよ。早くあなたも行かないと。どうやって？そんな方法あるわけがないのに。何を言っているの？ええ、そうだけど。それって私と正義式を行うということ？無理よ。そんなのやったことないもの。そこを疑っているわけじゃないわ。あなたはいつも相手に対して誠実だから。失敗したらどうなると思っているの？あなただって無事じゃ済まないわ。最悪あなたも呪いに苛まれることになるかもしれない。やっぱりやめましょう。私のことは放っておいて。あなたたちが構う価値はないわ。私はもう死人なの。かろうじて命があるだけで死んでいるのと変わらない。そうね。どうしてそんなに？本当にまっすぐ。いつもこうやって女の人を口説いているの？ひどい男ね。そうかもね。でもごめんなさい。私はやっぱり踏み込むのが怖いの。だからお願い、もっと強く言って、もっと強く私を求めて。私に命令してほしい。そうしたらきっと。わかりました。この身をあなたにお任せします。うまくはいかないと思うけれど。私、男の人と肌を合わせたことないの。だから。まずはどうすればいいの？痛いの？そうなの。痛みが伴う行為なのね。体を慣らすというのは？男性に肌を晒すのね。着衣したままでもできると思うのだけれど。でもあなたに任せると言ったのだから、そうした方がいいというのなら構わないわ。あまりチロチロと見ないでほしいのだけれど、恥ずかしいわ。 か。気遣いなら結構よ。暖かいのね。こんなところ触れて面白いのかしら。そんな手を動かさないで。 もう私は一族が犯した罪からは解放された。ただ一人の壮霊師ロズリーヌとしてあなたの旅に力添えさせていただきます。ありがとうアバロ。これから私と一緒に年を取ってくれると嬉しいわ。
それでは新しく増えた仲間に乾杯だ。乾杯。乾杯です。
乾杯。これからよろしくお願いする。
よろしくお願いいたしますわ。乾杯。
ロズリーヌよ、今日からここでお世話になるわ。よろしくお願いいたします。乾杯。
フィア、今日こそ負けん。酒は山ほど用意してきた。飲み比べといこうじゃないか。
へっへっへ。神様に勝とうだなんて豪気だね。また潰れちゃっても知らないよ。
俺様も付き合うぜ。ジョーちゃんがどれだけ飲めるか興味がある。
料理が足りませんわ。じゃんじゃん持ってきてくださいませ。ほら、もう一皿なくなりましたわ。イオが食べる暇がない。相変わらず鋼鉄の胃袋だね。今日こそは満足させられるよう頑張ろ
う。騒がしいわね、ここは。そうかしら。これに慣れるのも少し怖いのだけれど。アバロ、あまり気を使ってもらわなくても大丈夫よ。呪いから救ってもらったことは感謝しているわ。 でももう私は生きることに希望を持っていないの。人間としての幸せを求めるには私は長く生きすぎた。好きなこと、自由、不思議な響きね。それならありがたく付き合ってもらうわね。私が楽しく思えることを探すたびに。ねえアバロ、これから私あなたに逆らえなくなるのかしら。だってあなたはルース王家から私を奪っていったのよ。つまりロズリーヌ・フランはアバロのものになったということでしょ。それは違うわ。私の体を渦巻く力はあなたのものよ。そこを捉え間違ったりはしない。女神様のあの子にも当然敬意は払うけれどね。ええ、その通りよ。好きに生きろというのも命令なの？わかったわ。それじゃああなたの命令を聞きましょう。了解しました。ロズリーヌ・フランはこれからの生を精一杯に努めると約束しましょう。というわけで私はこれからあなたのことをご主人様と呼ぶことにするわね。好きに生きろとは命令されたけれど、私があなたのものだということに変わりはないわ。それにその方が喜ぶかなと思ったのだけれど。どうして隊長なの？そうだったの。分かったわ、アバロ隊長。ご主人様と呼ぶのは体を重ねる時だけにするわね。
舞い降りたる軍神の使い。そろそろだと思ったけど、これで終わりだね。今回はここまでみたい。また力をためなくちゃね。のどかな場所だね。景色も見渡せて綺麗だし、なんだか空気も美味しいよ。え、それはアンに城塞最高、フィア大好きっていう愛のささやきなのかな。あっちにお花畑もあるよ。よし、アバロに愛情の証として花冠を作ってあげよう。
女神様はいつも元気なのね。それよりはアバロ隊長と一緒に旅ができること自体が嬉しそうに見えるけれどね。それにしても本当にすごいのね。魔物や野党に襲われる危険性のない移動というのは。でもどうしてここで止まったの？ 近くに集落があったはずだわ。ルベータ・テルメスというのどかな宿場町よ。なるほど。あなたたちが紹介を通じて人々との触れ合いを求めているのは、女神様の力がそうやってたまるからなのね。
アーバロー、花冠できたよ
Okay, that was one hell of a chapter. But it finally being over means that we're now working towards the end of the game rather than coming in from the start, right? It's like running into a big forest. At some point, you end up running out of it. That was touching though, wasn't it? I think Rosaline is shot up to #1 on the list of female characters in this game. I mean, she's got that wonderful voice. She seems pretty strong. She throws grenades. Yeah, finally access to dark abilities. I did not expect summons out of her either. But there we go. Finally get my Necrodancer. They don't seem too amazing, but they have no stat cap, or rather stat cap is max, just like the other summonables. I worry though, does this mean I need to melt down monsters for them again? Oh, of course I've got to melt down monsters for them. Alright, not really sure I'm going to have any time to do that between this stream and next, so we'll just carry on with what we have into the next stream. I'd love to play around with her a bit, but even more so I'd love to get to bed because it's already well into tomorrow. So I'll be back with more Western RPG, then Eastern RPG tomorrow, well, yeah, later today. So until then, it's a cheers and a cheerio.